How's it going, guys? Poison RC coming at you with another video. I'm doing a video obviously on this wonderful new RC workbench that I created. I've worked on my RC on it so far and I really like it. But anyway, that's not what the video is about. So I've done some stuff so far to the Rustler. In my other videos, I didn't ever tell you guys, but I've put some new stuff on it. I found out a better way to get that body off. Give it a quick jerk and they'll come off easier. But, so first thing is first, RPM hub carriers in the back. My hobby shop had some in stock. Fortunately, they had the front. I'll find those sooner or later. And I finally adjusted the suspension. I have stock springs in the back, which I think those are plus 10 progressive rate. And then I swapped the front ones out for, they were plus 20 blue progressive rates, and I dropped it down minus 10 on the progressive rate. So there's pink in the back and pink in the front. That way it gives it a correct amount of suspension. I don't know why they put the more stiffer ones in the front and then the soft ones in the back. It should be vice versa. I would think more weight would be in the rear and then instead of the front. But anyway, so both pink springs in the back, pink springs in the front. I changed out the pistons. I also changed out the fluid. I am now running a one-hole piston on the front and the back. And I'm running 60 weight shock oil by Team Losi. And so far, it's done really good, actually. I actually took out some of the spacers in the front, and I took out a small space in the rear. Because in my opinion, I think this, I'm going to bring my camera up a little bit. I think this suspension setup is great on this. It's nice and plush. Bring it back down. Cannot get the right camera angle here. It's nice and plush. Like I want to see, it comes up nice and slow. Really, this is kind of how I want it. I want it nice and plush, not springy. And so that's how I want it, and I really like how it's set up. It's nice and plush. It's not stiff. It's not super soft. It's like kind of between the middle of the two. So that's always good. I was also in the market for finding different tires. These tires do great. I really like the black chrome accent on them. And you know, they grip really well. But I wanted to change it up a little bit. And so I went to my hobby shop and was looking at some tires. And I got some that were MT tires by Durtrax. They were lockup MT. And they were kind of big for it. Plus it was a wrong offset. So it was actually for a two-wheel drive rear or Stampede or Slash. So it wasn't going to work for me. I bought them and they're really close to the body. So when the body was on, it was like the tire was like a millimeter from the body, and then up front was a big gap. So they just didn't look right. So I'm still waiting for the other ones to come in, but I'm going to show you guys. Instead, I got the Durtrax Lockup ST C2 compound. These rims are really cool looking. Really, these tires are really grippy. Like, I think they're a lot more grippier than these stock ones. They have a lot more bite, and I really like the tread pattern on these. I really like it. They're kind of pretty aggressive tire in my my opinion. I said I really like the design on the rims. I think they did a good job on them. A little bit smaller. Not as wide. So, let's see if I can get a good camera view right there. There we go. So, not as wide. But they look great on there. I said I only have 2 right now. Wait for the other 2 to come in. So if you're ever thinking about putting different tires on by Tracks, make sure they have offset. I didn't do that when I did mine, and I ended up having to take them back. Luckily, he was kind enough to let me return them. And I'm not a fan of this body at all. There we go. But he was kind enough to let me return them, and he went ahead and ordered me the proper set. So, I'm just waiting for those. He said sometime this week. So, hopefully that will be soon. I'll also tighten down the spur gear. A lot more than it was. I changed out the diffs. I put 50 weight in them, front and back. And, I also put metal hex, wheel hexes on it instead of plastic. I swapped those out for the metal ones. And I think that's about it for now until I come up with other ideas what I want to do to it. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up of how the progress is coming on the Rustler 4x4 on my upgrades, and I'll keep you informed if I have any more upgrades. But until then, peace.